Okay, I just wanted to show everyone my homemade nappies that I've been making because I finally finished my homemade stash. I think I've got about 25 nappies now, all that I've made myself, and I love them. You've probably seen my other videos, I was using Sun Babies and Earth. The Earth I was not happy with at all because they just leaked horribly through the stitching. And the Sun Babies I loved, but she's grown out of them and she's only 9 months. So I thought she's still got a lot of nappy wearing to do. I really needed to fill up my stash, and I'll be able to use the Sun Babies for the newborn next time because they fold down so little. So I'll show you my progress from where I started making to where I finished. Okay. This is funny. This is the very first one I ever made just to see if I could even sew, really. And it's made out of one of my husband's old t-shirts. It's got, this is actually, how embarrassing. It doesn't look anything like the actual pattern, but it's a Rita Rumps pattern. And it's just got the pocket at the back. I've never used it because I was so embarrassed by it. But you need to use that with a pin or a snappy and a cover. Then I moved to flannel, and actually this is also Rita Rumps pattern. It's more even, but ridiculously small. And I changed how I wanted elastic at the back, so to catch the poop and stuff, and so I changed how the pocket was, because I like the flap on the Sun Baby ones, which, like always without fail, the insert never popped out or never touched the baby's skin because we use microfiber, and I just don't like that against Zoe's skin. So that's that one. And then I just continued practicing with the Rita Rumps pattern and made a whole bunch of flannel ones, again with the same pocket, because I really like that pocket. And then I went into using fleece, just polar fleece, which actually works surprisingly better than I thought it was going to. It really is water resistant. The only time it didn't work is if she had, you know, a pretty full nappy and I put her in her high chair up against the plastic or something, and it kind of sweated and got wet on the outside. But other than that, it worked really great, and they work great for overnight nappies. But I practiced with different types of Velcro, how I wanted it to look. Sort of, this is supposed to be a one-size nappy. I did it in Velcro because I didn't want to put the money out for a snap press. So again, it's the same, same type of pocket on the inside, and then Velcro laundry tabs, but I just didn't like the way that one looked. This one's also a Rita Rumps pattern that I did, and I put that on the inside. And the whole idea with this one was it was supposed to be a sized nappy that you would use a pins or snappies with, and when it was set to the smaller size to prevent wicking, it folded up like that. These would fold over, so it's really tricky doing it one-handed. You'd snap your pin, and then that would fold over the top, like so, for a smaller size, or for a larger one, you wouldn't have to fold it over. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Then I tried doing a tie nappy, which I hated because it's absolutely impossible to try to put that on a 9-month-old. This is I thought this was getting better. I kind of like the way it sit more. And by this point, I thought I was getting ready to try using the PUL. So I did, ordered some online, and These are what the finished nappies that fill up my nappy stash look like now that I've made. So these are supposed to be one size nappies, but this is set to the smaller setting, so that would probably start fitting a baby from about 4 or 5 months, on my baby anyway, because she's got a big bum. So I'll just undo a few quick. Sorry. Okay, so that's it set on the smaller setting. I made it with a crossover tab, so it can be set quite small. They've also got laundry tabs, so they don't get in a nappy chain in the wash. I've used PUL on the outside and flannel on the inside, just because this flannel is nappy flannel and it cost me $2.50 a metre. Super cheap. The stains come out fine in the sun, if you sun those ones. And I like that it was 100% cotton. Sorry for 1 second. There's a baby trying to eat the blind. Cheeky. So that's why we use flannel, but you can use whatever you want in the inside. But flannel doesn't have the same sort of stay dry filling against the baby's bottom that some of the other, microfleece or suede cloth fabrics have. But we haven't had any problem with diaper rash really, except when she's teething. So it hasn't really seemed to make much difference with her. Okay, so what we do with this small nappy, the nappies have got 2 layers of Velcro, and to make smaller, I just fold the layer down. I was folding them out, but I was finding I was getting a bit of wicking onto like the singlets and things, and I was worried that this would be uncomfortable against her skin, but it doesn't leave a mark or a rash, and she never complains about it. So that's why I started folding them. I folded in, and then just do it up. This is what it looks like on the bigger setting. So this will definitely last her into toilet training. The leg holes get really big. This is what it looks like on the inside. So I've actually only got it stuffed to here at the moment because I am folding it down because she's small. But you can stuff it right to the end. Again, I've got the laundry tabs. I've got this pocket. So inside, I've got the absorbent layers, which is just, this is actually, I'll get it out. Sorry about the darkness. There it is. This is actually just a microfiber dusting cloth. I got a pack of 2 for $3 at the reject shop. And then I just fold them into 3s like you'd fold a pre-fold. And stuff it inside the nappy. And because she's little at the moment, I fold the front down, but that will perfect length when these fold out to a big nappy. So anyway, and I also put a newborn pre-fold in just for a bit of extra resiliency because she's a heavy wetter, especially in the afternoon. So that's my pocket. So that covers, that goes down. I don't have to worry about a insert coming out at all. This is what it looks like from the outside. So I've got the crossover tabs, back elastic, leg elastic, and then I've got the 2 different sized Velcro. So if you'd like any